200.
Come on, Stretch.
200 pounds. 200, Stretch. You can do it. We believe in you. 200.
Oh!
Welcome home, Rep Pack. King Reptar here, back with another video. I hope you beautiful people are having an amazing day. And if you guys are new to the trail, structural camera flip. It's about to get a whole lot brighter, Rep Pack, because your boy is here. And today we are going to be doing something amazing. On this channel, we have tested out some quite durable items. We've tested out unbreakable gloves. We've tested out unbreakable shoes. We've tested out something else unbreakable that Mitchell popped on screen here. The number one thing that we have tried on this channel that was the most indestructible was a certain toy. We call it the world's most powerful toy. That is Stretch Armstrong, the strongest man of all time. I think you mean demigod and overruler of power. Yeah, that. We put him up against anything and everything you could think of. The man's been dropped off of bridges. He's taking arrows. One. Oh! Hell, he's so strong, I've even used him as armor. One. Oh!
Towed a car?
Oh, yo, he towed a car. He's actually doing it. The Armstrong man, baby. The man has done it all, okay? But apparently, you guys have let me know there is a new competitor to Stretch Armstrong when it comes to strength and indestructibility. One, they've released a newer model of Stretch Armstrong, which I have no clue how that works. Ah, trading me in for the younger model, huh? Now I know how my X.
Are you done?
X. Now I'm done. But you know what? I'm gonna just sit here for a moment. You don't control me. You don't own me. I'm my own voice. Wife. Felt.
Yeah, a lot of X's.
That's more rings than fingers. So we'll be checking that out. But not just that, there is a brand new one. You guys have been commenting all over some of the Stretch Armstrong's videos saying, hey, you might want to check this out. It might be even stronger than Stretch Armstrong. You know, not really giving Stretch his full due respect. But this man, or predecessor of man, happens to be going viral as well. There's people dropping him off of just insane buildings, throwing him around, doing some pretty crazy stuff, but nothing even close to the level of strength that we featured Stretch Armstrong going through. I was viral before there even was shorts. In fact, they invented shorts for me. Couldn't contain all this man leg. Put me in some pants and I'll just burst through them. I really don't want to see that, actually.
By the way, where's the Speedo too?
Yeah, this isn't a Speedo, this is bulletproof titanium tights. So when this thing gets to rising, baby, it's like a bullet. That's disgusting, actually.
I didn't need to know this about your life.
Anyway, but this new titan of strength is named the Monkey.
The monkey chain, the monkey's fist, the monkey.
So here we have the monkey.
He's a very yellow square guy. No,
really, dude, and these are expensive, like ridiculously expensive. So we're gonna start off these tests really soft because we don't want to put them through anything too crazy and then we just mess them up at the start. Because Stretch Armstrongs, they go for about $20 to $30. At some points, you were even able to get them for like $17. Do you want to know how much this was?
By the way you're talking about, like 35?
No, because then I would still have a couple dollars in my wallet. No, it was 50 bucks.
What?
$50 after taxes, like 60 bucks. I count those taxes because I'm losing it. You know? $60 for this thing.
That's insane.
Compared to the 20 that Stretch Armstrong is. So you better be 3 times better. 3 times, at least. All right, so let's go ahead and put him down here. So let's reveal him. And there he is, the monkey. He's very intense looking.
He's strapped in.
But feel how soft he is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean,
dang.
He does got some stretch. Oh my gosh. It does kind of bounce right back into place a little bit. The thing is, why is there oil? There's some like oil on the box. You got an oily head, monkey.
Oh yeah, it looks like he's crying.
Oh my gosh, why are you so slick? So, one thing I will give it credit for is, first off, the man has like chains restricting him into this box because he would beat you to a pulp, Mitchell, if he wasn't into these chains. But comparatively to the man who only gets manlier, the king of structural strength.
Oh my gosh.
We have him right here. His only weakness I would ever say he had was his head, because it's like a hard plastic.
Oh yeah, I remember like there was like that test, you guys like froze it or something, it just...
All right, ready? Whoa! That was scary. I thought I was experiencing some kind of PTSD, but no, you guys really just played that in front of me. Sorry. That is like the only weakness he really had, being that, but everything else was quite literally bulletproof. But this guy, he's got no plastic head, so in some ways that might, I mean, he also got no monkey brain. that might help him out a little bit, you know? This Stretch Armstrong, we're gonna be using every now and then. This is from 2016. This is an original Stretch Armstrong. Well, not original. The originals are like 1950. You better not say a damn thing about my father. He was cold-blooded. You think I became this hard from love and hugs at night? No. Go ahead, fill it. I've been focusing on my toning.
Oh my gosh. He's like a freaking solid rock.
Yes, I'm harder than a rock, actually. I'm harder than diamond. You know, actually, no, something stronger than diamond. What's stronger than diamond? I don't know. You're the one comparing yourself to stuff. I'm stronger than Lonsdale. You think we went through this level of evolution for you to put me down and for anybody to even consider you anything worth the man that I am? Look how much taller I am than you. It's like 2 inches. That means everything in this world, buddy. So we'll pop him open, but Stretch Armstrong is vintage kind of at this point, so we're not going to be using this one. We're going to be trying out the new Stretch Armstrong here and compare them to see if there's any differences. They'll also be unleashing the monkey. All right, so opening it up, it looks very similar so far. Oh no, they made him smaller. Stretch, you've gone the way of shrinkflation. Literally, they've made him smaller. Here's a shot of an original Cadbury egg versus the new Cadbury egg on screen here. That's one example JB Novak actually showed us of shrinkflation. You can see shrinkflation across all things of the world right now. And Stretch has become a part of shrinkflation. So the newer one is significantly smaller than the original. So look at the size difference. That's kind of saddening.
That's his son, you mean?
I guess it's like his son from the original videos, but just like older now. That is really sad to see. He is still really strong and definitely really stretchy, but he really did get affected by that shrinkflation. Oh man, that one's got a lot less to stretch, you know?
Less skin.
Yeah, we will find. He still looks awesome when he does it though. NBA player, horse jockey. He shrinks down way faster. When you walk in your kid's bedroom after their growth spurt. Alright, so without any further ado, let's unchain the monkey. Alright, so let's pop these zip ties open. His chains, if you will. Let's get this oil. Oh my god, his ass is so small.
I was expecting a lot more than just that.
His legs are so tiny in comparison to his body. Why are they so puny? Alright, so the monkey is out here. One thing I would say is, like, I feel like I could drop this on my table.
I shouldn't, but...
And his head just dents in there. Whereas if I drop a Stretch Armstrong...
He'd go through the table.
Look at that, dude. His legs don't even bend. Is he stretchy, though? Yes, I will say he is very, very stretchy. I'll give him that. He looks like Jabba the Hutt. All right, so now that we have them both out, let's go ahead and go outside and give them a test. Oh yeah, there's a world of difference there, man. You want to test me, huh? I said you want to test me, huh? I'm not talking, are you? You haven't even become sentient yet. All right, so we have the two out here. You can see an immediate difference here. We gotta do the basic test here. Let's do a smack test.
Oh my goodness.
And I think he flattens out pretty good. Throw test. Like freeze frame it right when he hits. It's like a cartoon character. He literally pancakes and sticks there for a moment. Now when he stretch, watch. His legs won't even bend from this, I bet. You see, his legs don't collapse. The man only gets dirtier. This is a little bit of a manly musk. The most manly of men are muddy. So throw test. I don't know who you giving it to. I mean, they're both surviving it.
I feel like the monkey just is like better at taking that brunt.
Yeah, grabbing it by his head. All right, impact test here. We'll just slam him down on the table here. So, I mean, they're both really muddy, guys. We were planning on postponing this video slightly just because of the fact that it rained so much here recently. It's been raining week after week, so it's been hard to actually film out here. Here's a little clip of what we've been dealing with in the rain. Okay, that's not here, but just imagine something like a lot less bad than that in here. That's what we've been dealing with. Okay. So, one thing I like about him though is you can kind of stretch him out. Like, look at that range of motion there. And then, BAM! 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 And he is taking it, dude. It's like a freaking brick. He just turns BAM! Into a meldable.
His shoulder looks a little rough.
He's ugly, but he's still surviving it. Mold that out a little bit, and then he's good to go. Like that doesn't hurt either when you punch him. When you punch Stretch, ow! You feel this? You hear that?
It's like a rock, yeah.
It's like a rock. So let's do Stretch. You can't even do that with him, really.
Oh!
Oh, you hear the difference?
I thought I could break the table doing that. Oh!
He's like a rock. So the difference is he's more like a cushion, but he's a solid rock, which means to me, I think he's not gonna survive like sharp impacts comparatively to Stretch Armstrong, you know? But we'll save that to end because we don't want to break this $50 motherfucker right now. So let's try this out. Stretch test. I feel like I could break that if I really pushed it.
Yeah, I probably don't want to try that.
I think if I really went hard, I could break that. Stretch here though, I'm gonna give him his most, because this is like, you know, smaller Stretch Armstrong here. We're gonna go with his legs. Like, I feel like I could try, that's about as hard as I can go, and I still couldn't get him to break. And that's with the skinnier Stretch Armstrong. The other Stretch Armstrong, we had 3 people pulling him.
And it was still rough.
He was still resisting it. So I already think on the impact alone, he's surviving it. We'll try one more little test here. So we call him the man who only gets manlier, and I mean, this test is like pointless. You guys have seen him go through way more than this, but just for the new people. So here's Stretch Armstrong, here's a hammer, okay? Literally, I have the utmost confidence hitting him because I've dealt with this guy for years. And I know none of this, we're more likely to break this table.
Yeah.
I've been there, I've done that. Now, let's try it on the new competitor here. I mean, actually, let's just finish Stretch up here to really show you what we're dealing with.
Dang. Oh.
It doesn't do anything. In fact, I don't even know why I tried. I mean, let's just really kind of set this in for those of you guys who've not seen him before.
Oh, jeez.
All right, Stretch.
I'm scared for the table.
Stretch, show them what you're made of.
Oh!
Right to the nuts, and you can see nothing. Nothing happens to the man. Boom! Another one to the chest.
You're breaking the table.
Oh! Whoa! Whoa!
I told you I was worried for the table.
We broke another table thanks to Stretch Armstrong. But do you realize his body imploded into the table
It took it.
and he's still fine? That's the difference between Stretch Armstrong and regular men. So let's try it out, the same test here with our stretchy skin monkey.
I just feel like the table is just gonna rip him in half.
Okay, so we want to use this one, which we will if we need to. But because this guy's $50, we bought the miniature version of the monkey here for $30. Still quite expensive for being what he is. So we have the mini version of him, and we'll see. I mean, the material is basically the same. This is essentially a mini version of Stretch anyway. So we'll compare the test, and if he doesn't survive one, then maybe we'll try it on the big one. But if he survives it, then there's really no reason to use the big one, and we can save him for our final test, which is the weight test. All right, so let's do it. Huh. He's surviving it.
Yeah, he's pretty.
Oh, fuck.
Got some splinters.
He's got some splinters, but he still survived it. What I'll say the difference is though, is that it's, oh, wait a minute. There's a little skin burstage there. I knew you could, nobody could outdo Stretch. It's just not factually possible. But what I'd say is that I feel like this absorbs the blow more than Stretch. Whereas like with Stretch,
It stretches the blow.
he is the blow. You're not worried about Stretch, you're worried about your hammer.
Or whatever's under stretch.
Yeah, or whatever's under him. So like I don't see, like when I hit there, the hammer went through because he was so malleable.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, Stretch's body created that dent. So I think impacts, he might be okay, but other impacts towards himself, maybe not so much. Let's try it out with that wood piece again.
Oh.
He's just flattening.
Yeah. Just seeing his eyes.
I'll give him that. Whether he's doing it softly or hardly, it is hitting and he's surviving it, right?
Yeah.
Can we get him to break the wood just like Stretch?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. You got some meat on your bones, I can see, Mr. Monkey Man. Stop doing that.
Oh, got a puncture.
Hey, that's not looking good for you, man. What is this white? He's filled with cocaine. No wonder why he's so hype. Let's try the big hammer test, but I see one guy might have a little thinner skin. You saw Stretch go through the table. This is a lot of puncture.
And he's chilling.
And there's no punctures in the skin. Oh!
Oh!
Hey, there we go. close. But you see how much faster the table broke? And I was not hitting as hard.
That's because the hammer was probably doing all the work on that one.
Exactly. There was literally just going through this, and the hammer was going through. All right, I'm gonna put Stretcher in the middle because I just think this would be fun. Table's already broken anyway. You've seen him break plastic tables, now he's broke wooden tables. And don't worry guys, this won't affect production. I've made this table because I know how I am. I made this table to where all we have to do is unscrew this, and then we're back in business with a new piece of plywood on top. The man is unfazed. I think test number 1, impact, I gotta give it to Stretch.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that the puncture has nothing to do with his size. This is the same skin thickness on the big one. I think that would have happened regardless, if not maybe more because more surface area.
Yeah, and then, well, you would be out a big monkey.
Yeah, so monkey man number 1, taking the L on this one. Round 1, Stretch Armstrong. Okay, so the next here is a little alcohol bath. So we gotta clean these guys up. They've been getting muddy here, but
That's a real cleanse.
I like all my baths. Harsh chemicals. So the reason why we're doing this test, you guys know, ever since some occasions, some situations that went down in my life, I don't mess with fire too much. But this is a very minor test here, and the reason why we're doing this is because what has happened in the past with Stretch Armstrong is he has the innate ability to be set on fire. So you can see he had
What the heck?
there, and I mean he just puts it out. Like you can see a couple little spots on his leg there. The thing is because he's made of that oblek material, there's a minor amount of moisture within him.
So like absorbed?
It absorbs the heat.
That's crazy.
It absorbs the heat, literally.
I'm scared for that thing, man.
So let's try it out. All right, let's give you your bath. You look like you haven't bathed in years. So
I'm interested to see how this one goes.
he
Whoa!
gets really on fire quickly. But I feel like he's gonna survive it. It's the rubber density. I think it's okay.
Yeah, it is going away. It's like slowly dissipating.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be good.
Hey, that's not bad.
He definitely holds it longer. So I don't know. Who do we give the point to on this one? Oh no, his foot's on fire.
Uh-oh.
His foot's on fire.
Uh-oh. Never mind.
He seems to, it's that thin foot, man. That skinny foot didn't have enough source to it, and he's staying on now.
Oh, he's leaking.
He's
No.
starting to leak. He is starting to have puncture holes throughout him. It seems like he's shriveling up here.
Not the monkey.
Oh, look at the side over here, dude. Literally, you can see the cocaine pouring out right there. Oh, and he's melting quick.
Aw.
Okay, let's put this out before it gets out of hand. Got some strawberry sparkling water for him. You can see him literally just melting into the table. That is insane. All right, let's put him out in 3, 2, 1. You can see how much bubbling in the skin here. Man truly is a victim of the burning here. Oh, and it looks like we answered our question of what's in there.
Some kind of sand substance.
I mean, this just might be a cheaper way to get cocaine. That does not look good. Why is the sand so white? Wouldn't it have been cheaper to get like regular sand?
That's a good question.
This is probably like recycled glass sand, you know, where it's like glass that's been recycled into a sand.
Probably not good to breathe in.
Yeah, probably not. But it's good if I taste it.
No, 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 no.
All right, round 2. I think Stretch Armstrong.
Stretch is sweeping right now.
Okay, so now for something we've never even done with Stretch Armstrong before, and that is finding out how much weight exactly can the man hold. So we have 2 rigs set up here at his center point. So this one's tied up to the top of his chest, and we're gonna find out how much weight. That's actually me putting a lot of pressure. How much weight exactly can Stretch Armstrong hold up? We're gonna be loading these bricks over here onto this platform. This platform alone weighs about 50 pounds. So we're gonna be putting this platform onto there, which will be initially 50, and then every brick on is gonna add even more weight. Let's find out how much weight each one of these bricks is first, and then from there, we're gonna hook our man up here and see how high he can go. And then of course, we're gonna be putting Monkey Man up against him. Finally, some dudes as hard as me I can hang out with. Nice talking to you, Brock. Gio, how's the wife? Okay, so this is the scale we actually use for our whatnot orders, so hopefully it doesn't break. But we're gonna use this because it doesn't by the ounce. So let's check it out here. Oh, we were pretty spot on. We guessed about 25 pounds, a little over 25. I mean, basically 26. It's 4 ounces away from being 26 pounds. So let's just go with a rounded number of 26 pounds each brick. Let's get back out there. Okay, so now that we have the platform ready to go, we're gonna hook it on. We have him tied up in his strongest points here. You can see there's one right above his arms, and I think this is the strongest points of his stretchiness from what we tested. So let's go ahead and hook him up. Come on, Stretch, I believe in you. I'm hoping he gets at least, I'd be happy if he gets 100 pounds.
There is
so the platform has released.
He is already stretching.
He's already stretching. Right, so adding our first brick, this will be 25 pounds. The weight, that's the platform is, I'm nervous. The platform itself is 50 pounds. Let's go and add 25 pounds. Let's add our first brick here, and this will be 75 pounds. Ooh, already.
Wow.
stretching out like crazy. I don't know. He might already be at his limit.
Oh my goodness. I'm scared the legs aren't gonna hold.
Yeah, that's the tough spot. Okay, so let's see if you can get 100. Come on, Stretch. I believe you can do 100 at least.
Oh,
he's at
got
100.
it. He's got it.
He's got 100, so he could hold 100 pounds at the minimum. Oh man, I think we should just. Oh, he is dense. He is hard as freaking concrete. All right, let's add another one. I kind of get scared putting these bricks on there. I'm not gonna lie. How's he doing?
He's stretching a little more.
125 pounds.
That's insane. Come on, stretch 200.
All right, let's see if we can get 150. How's it doing?
Oh, he's getting wrinkly. Ooh.
150. That's 150 right there.
And he's on the ground.
I think he's on the ground, you're right. I mean, he didn't break though. So I'm gonna lift that one off and let's see if we can get him a refresh start because we did the shortest string we could. He stretched so much, it's more than we can go. One cannot say he's not stretchy. Okay, so we had to reset it up so there was actually a way for him to have more like depth to him. But if he goes past this, we've gone as high as we can. He's basically up there. We have to go like to a higher structure to even do this. Get these back on there. It's gonna back where he was. 150. He's still holding.
I'm a little
somehow.
scared. I'm a little scared.
I'm very scared actually. I wish he'd stop spinning. All right, he's already 50 pounds where I was thinking was gonna be his limit.
Woo!
175 pounds so far. Oh,
he's tearing, I think.
He has a little tearage, you're right. 175 pounds. 200.
Come on, stretch.
200 pounds. 200, Stretch. You can do it. We believe in you. 200. 200.
The wood might give out.
He is at 200 pounds, ladies and gentlemen. He is holding 200 pounds, a human being. He can hold me. He can literally hold me. And now he's at the ground from stretch back power. That's as much as we can do is 200 pounds. And I think he genuinely could easily hold me.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a little tear here and there, but he's doing good. Look at his arms. Oh my god.
Holy cow. That means if you were falling off a building and all you could grab was Stretch's legs, you could possibly survive by getting stretched to a rope that can hold you. Oh my goodness. Feel that. Oh, flick it. Flick it. I dare you to flick it.
Oh!
It's like a piece of steel. So let's unload some of this weight. It dragged him down to the bottom. There's literally nothing else we could do, but we did see him holding at his maximum 200 pounds, possibly even more. I think he might be able to reach 225 at least.
Wow.
You can see it's holding me though.
It was like a swing for a moment.
Okay, so this might be a little bit of a barbaric sight, but the thing is that the way his body's built, we're worried that the clamp will even hold on to his little legs here. So we had to just tie the rope around his head with as much as the sand material as we could on the top there. And if he snaps his neck and dies and bleeds out sand, well then he may have just deserved that. It is what it is. And that'll be his
that's his legacy.
His hypothetical legacy and also a good symbol of his loss. All right, so let's just try it out. All right, so we got him rigged up there. Again, we had to tie the rope because it just wouldn't stay with the metal plate. Stretch Armstrong had way more structure to him, so it just didn't work. I mean, look at that, man. It's like you can see through it.
I'm so nervous.
You got a fat ass. Sorry about doing that. First you'd hang me, now you're smacking my ass. All right, can he even hold the platform?
This is 50 pounds if he can't hold that.
Now you got your safety. I'm worried about getting my safety. I need some safety. All right, I got some safety now.
Yeah, you might need it.
We were only worried about this one as much. I wasn't super worried about Stretch because he's Stretch.
This is like a rubber band. It snaps, that's it.
And not just that, there's sand in there. Glass sand. I don't know about this, man.
Oh, shit, bro.
He's stretching so much. That is a sight to behold. Can you imagine, like in the 1800s, they go to hang somebody and their neck stretches out like this?
Luffy be like.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm just afraid that it's just gonna get too low again.
We're at 50.
We're at 50. 25.
That one's so much stretchier.
It's straight to the ground. It's the fact that his face is so normal and his eyes are just looking at you with his neck elongated to this point. It's just immensely uncomfortable. All right, let's try to figure this out. We might have to put his neck over it and put the weight on his neck. Okay, so we had to lap his neck over it. Let's see now. I think because he was already close. When I went up there was already tearing and stuff. Our structure of our wood is breaking. Still like pretty low for the start. Maybe I feel like even just adding another brick, it's gonna probably still be on the floor. I'm gonna put the brick on there. I'm gonna hold it and we're gonna try our best here.
Oh, that sounds awful.
But he's still holding it. I don't think it can last that much more. It's just if we could stretch it, that's the problem.
Oh, he ripped.
He's ripped, but it's like we can only, I know he can't hold any more weight, but he just keeps stretching. Like there's a hole right here, you see? It's just that he keeps on stretching. All right, put another brick on there. I'm just gonna pull it. We'll see if we can get his neck to snap. All right, ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Oh!
Oh!
It really didn't take as much force as you might think. He was like, if we would have had more length and would have added another 25 pounds, he would have been done.
Yeah.
Whereas stretch, I was literally, at one point I was standing on this and it was still able to hold me. So I don't think it would have made a difference. And here is Stretch Armstrong's prize.
Think it'd fit on him?
Let's try it.
Here you go. I love you.
Wearing the skull and face skin of my enemy. That's actually how I got my original face, if you want to know. To be honest, there wasn't even a moment I questioned myself. I'm actually a little disappointed in you boys for not believing in me. I believed in him.
I was telling him he's got 200 easy.
I believed in you from the start. There was a minority of people in the comments who didn't believe in you. But both, Stretch Armstrong still remains the king. I will say, he is more stretchy than Stretch.
Oh yeah, stretchy, yeah.
Yeah, stretch-wise, he is stronger than Stretch Armstrong in the stretchiness. But the one that we used for the weight was an old, you guys saw how stiff he was, Stretch Armstrong. So I think if we would have used a stretchier Stretch Armstrong, it would have held even more weight and we would have got more stretch from it. But honestly, the fact that he didn't stretch kind of helped us out because it was unbelievable how far they were stretching with that much weight on them. So on that note though, I think that means that as always, Stretch Armstrong wins. And on that note, I think that sums up our man here. All right, so on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed our little experiment here today. If I learned anything today, it's don't doubt Stretch motherfucking Armstrong. All right, I pretty much sums up this whole video in one lesson. So if you guys enjoyed this video, smack the like button. If you guys want to see an extended version of this video, uncensored, ad-free, and also we have a bonus test. It's only gonna be over there. Go check out our Patreon. It's only $2 a month. And it supports this show so much. A lot of the content we do, the language we use, the way we go about things, like tying a noose around a monkey, which I don't even know if I can say that, but we'll find out. Makes it to where a lot of these videos, we aren't able to even monetize them. So if you guys want to support the show as being able to do more content on this channel, go check out that Patreon. Again, it's $2 a month and you get extended versions of every single video that I upload, not just on this channel, but every channel. And they're ad-free as well and uncensored in the case of this show. And if you guys want to see us live, go watch our Whatnot streams. We're there every single Friday, hanging out, selling, and also talking about collectibles. You guys know I have a huge passion for anime, Nickelodeon, and a bunch of other different stuff in regards to animation. So we do shows over there auctioning stuff off. So if any of that stuff interests you guys, go check it out. And when you sign up, you get $15 for absolutely free to pick up anything on the site. And there's people over there that sell a lot of other crazy stuff that you wouldn't believe. Funko Pops, Pokemon cards, just about anything you can think of, they sell it over there on Whatnot, and you can get some amazing deals on it. So that link will be in the top of the description along with the Patreon link. And again, if you guys want to check out that stuff, it helps us out so much. But thank you so much for just watching this video. And if you want to be able to support the video even further, just hit the like button, leave a comment down below, comment anything, and it helps out this show. So I would appreciate that. And subscribe if you're new here so you guys do not miss the next videos coming up. I'll see you guys in this video right here that I know you're gonna love. And as always, Rat Pack, I'll see you beautiful people in the next video. Adios and blue.